Right, yo, what's up, boys? This is just gonna be me editing. It's literally just gonna be a time lapse of me just editing a video, just so you can see the process. I need to generate the captions, but I need to like put them in. So this is just the video. This is what this nest is literally just. I'll show you. It's just an overlay, which is this like little dark filter, and then you know, this here. I need to put this up here as it's really gonna annoy me. Oh, that's also gonna really annoy me. I'll put it here. So look, this is just the video and that nested together. Nothing. But apart from that, this is where you'll basically be starting. So I'm just gonna fucking just edit the video and you guys can see, pretty much. I'll kind of talk through it whilst I do it as well. I'll probably have this on 2x, like, probably send it to you on 2x to be honest. But this is just so you can see the process and how quick it should really take. Like, I'm gonna put a timer on. Well, I guess it's gonna be 15 minutes. Let me put the stopwatch on. Alright, stopwatch 0. Let's just see. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm just gonna do it normally, and we'll see how long it takes. I also have a fan in the background, so it might sound really loud. Alright, boom. So I need to put the correct font on. 90. Put this on 5. Put this on 85. This face cam's don't annoy me, I'm gonna be honest. So now what I do is I go through it and take out all the punctuation. So I'll take out this. So this is just me showing you like what the editing process should look like, really. See how a lot of you guys, when you send me test edits, the stroke on the text is way too thick. I don't know how you guys do it, but it should just look like this, just nice and not too big, not too thin. More on the thin side than the thick side. So now what I go through is I go through and highlight some keywords in red. I always put a red text on the first thing, because it's like the first thing you'll like when the viewers watching your video, when it comes on their timeline, like if you just add red in, maybe it'll help a little bit. Doubt it does, but you should always do it. But just little stuff like this. Sometimes I even like use red words and like create a story. That makes no sense, but like sometimes it makes sense. But I don't think you understand what and highlight keywords like your and you to like points out to them, you know what I mean? You probably don't know what I mean, but you know. And keyword like agent, for example. Seriously, highlight that. See, I'm just doing ones every now and then. Friends, family. And boys, when you guys do, boys and girls, even it might even be a guy doing this. But when you're sending me a test edit as well, look, make sure the red's like all the way on the red, because some of them don't even look red, to be completely honest. Market's the keyword. Real estate market.
Then when it's hard,
I also change some of the words if they're wrong in the auto captions here as well. So this you don't have to do it in this process, but this is just what I do. It's just quicker, I feel. You can highlight those. So look, now that's all the captions done. That's took me 3 minutes. Look. 3 minutes. So now I do this little timer up here around 30 seconds in. I normally just trim it. Can be a little bit later. Let's go down. Scale. Let's do slide left. Oh, gosh. Let's add in some. I have some stuff here as well. Let's add in this. Why not? Doesn't have to be the same every time. Oh, that is not what we want to do. Do10.
If you look at the average age and close,
Probably not a very appropriate sound, so I'm going to change that.
if you look at the average age and close,
There's someone drilling outside, I'm sorry. You can probably hear it. You can also probably hear a fan to your left, which is probably doing your
look
ears
at the
in.
average agent closing 1 deal a year, right?
Yeah.
Think of it as your part-time agent that's not really taking this seriously, but their friends and family know they're an agent and give them a deal.
So now look, I'm hovering over it. This is the overlay. The overlay big enough. Where does it go fully white? It goes fully white here. Screen. So far it's been 5 minutes and I've literally already done the video almost. I need to add maybe another thing here and here. Add a few animations.
Friends and family know they're an agent and give them a deal. If all those agents,
Let's do a little scale in, slight scale in. 110 probably at max.
if all those agents leave, that's hundreds of thousands of transactions that are going back to people at the top. It's almost
Let's add just a little. Add this one. So let's do that again. Let's use this sound. -10, so it's not too loud. Don't want it just to absolutely blast our ear. We don't want it to blast our eardrums.
the top. It's almost a better market to get into or get your license than
Look, boys. So look, now we done everything.
when it's hot and the rinse rates.
Besides, add like a few effects in.
You look at the average
Stuff
agent
like that.
closing
And
1
what's
deal
the
a year,
time?
right?
Yeah.
Think of it as your
6
part-time
minutes.
agent that's not really taking this seriously, but their friends and family know they're an agent and give them a deal. If all those agents,
That's a little bit too loud.
friends and family know they're an agent and give them a deal. If all those agents leave, that's hundreds of thousands.
Look, I'll normally also move this up a little bit just so I have some room. Just so I have some room to do stuff.
If you look at the average agent,
So what else I can do here as well, which I do like doing, which I think looks really clean. Add a little blur at the start. So from really, oh, that's not blur.
if you look at the average agent closing 1 deal a year,
Let's add a little effect here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's add a little glitch. Oh. Oh. I've just pressed something to stop recording. I don't know if I have to stop recording or not. I think I'm being silly. Let's add this like this little look. It's gonna look clean, but it's not gonna be too much. I have my glitch sound effect. Throw that in, which is in the pack as well. It's in the resource pack. Throw it on this layer below it, so it doesn't take out all the sounds to the right bit.
right?
Yeah.
See? A little effect here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Think of it as
Let's not add an effect actually.
year, right?
Yeah.
Think of it as your. If you look at the average agent closing 1 deal a year, right?
Yeah.
Think of it as your part-time agent that's not really taking.
Just to find a picture of a random agent. Real estate agent. Just leaked my location, but you know, we move. Here. Looks lovely. Looks like a very nice person. So save for that. Can I save? Nice. Move my big head out of the way. Where's our photo? Our photo's here.
That's not really your part-time agent that's not really taking this seriously, but their friend.
Take it there. This is what I mean when I say add a little bit of movement. Let's do a bit of rotating. So a little 1, -1. Add a little bit of movement, and you'll see why it's so small. Look, I'm just gonna nest it. So what nesting does basically makes it a new thing. I can make it big, and then with that drop shadow that I said in that video before, I can go to drop shadow, bring like 1 or 2 on, probably 2.
Your part-time.
Let's do a little slide up. 3, remember? Oh.
Agent that's not really taking.
Slide left out because it's leaving. This is all, this whole stuff up here. I'm trying to point as if you can see, but
Part-time agent that.
a little sound effect. I personally have the Fortnite henchman sound effects because I think they're cool. You know, why not? Make it quiet because they are loud as anything.
As your part-time agent that's not really taking this seriously, but they're.
Add my heavy swoosh sound effect, which is also in the pack. Cut that. Oh, bloody hell. And guys, I've been editing for not long, 2 months maybe. I'm sure you guys are probably better than me, pretty
You
more.
look at the average agent closing one. Taking this seriously, but their friends and.
Just a little. Take it over it. Imagine you're gonna do this.
Seriously, but their friends and family know they're an agent and give them a deal. If all those agents leave.
So now I'm gonna share this folder with you guys, but not now. B-roll. I won't actually share this with you, I'll send you them though. So what did he say? He said,
If all those agents leave,
so he said if all those agents leave.
that's hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of, okay, so actually let's just go on pexels.com, which is free stock footage, which I'm sure you guys know about. Counting money. My boy, counting the money. Go here, where's it download? I'm blind. Oh, my phone just fell.
If all those agents leave, that's hundreds of thousands of transactions that are going back to people at the top. It's all.
And then add a little old green. This is just stuff I've downloaded. It's all in the pack. You have access to absolutely all of this, plus the internet. So technically unlimited stuff. Whatever good old Zuckerberg has to offer.
If all those agents leave, that's hundreds of thousands of If all those agents leave,
so then we'll take it like here maybe. Take the start bit out. Blur in. My computer's getting really warm because it's really hot here. Where's this sound effect? Take this on -20 so you don't want it to be too loud. I want it just to sound clean. Now listen to it.
if all those agents leave, that's hundreds.
It's probably a little bit too early. Ooh.
That's hundreds of thousands of transactions that are going back to people at the top. It's almost a better market to get into or get.
Just do a little zoom in here.
It's almost a better market to get into or get your license than when it's hot and the rinse. Then when it's hot.
Like that.
You look at the average agent closing. You look at the average agent closing one deal a year. When it's hot and the rinse rates are low and everyone's fighting for deals.
And then at the end here, what we're going to do is we're going to nest this, scale up. This is all I've also said to do this in the other video. This is it so far. There might be another thing or two we can add. This is it so far.
You look at the average agent closing one deal a year, right?
Yeah.
Think of it as your part-time agent that's not really taking this seriously, but their friends and family know they're an agent and give them a deal. If all those agents leave, that's hundreds of thousands of transactions that are going back to people at the top. It's almost a better market to get into or get your license than when it's hot and the rinse rates are low and everyone's fighting for deals.
I can add something here at the end maybe.
Market to get into or get your license.
Real estate license. Let's do vector, which vector don't really throw a lot of this in. I just want to. Because I just want to, I guess, I'm there. Finally. And that works. So we'll add a little bit of drop shadow onto that. It's just up here. My computer is really warm right now. Christ.
To or get your license. Then
trim it there. So I'm gonna do a little glitch effect at the end. We'll do the same as last time. Actually, no, we won't. We'll do 2, then a 0. This doesn't last for a long time. Add a little bit of movement, which is the position and scale. I'm not actually going to change the size of it, so I'll leave the scale. Oh, nest it. It's just what I like to do. Sometimes some effects don't work for some reason, they're really weird. Slide up. Glitch out. This video definitely took a little bit longer because of before. Because of me trying to find that photo. Just took a little bit of time. Turn this down a little bit.
Then when it's hot and the rinse rates are low and everyone's fighting for deals.
Video done, boys. Look, I'll play it one more time for you guys.
You look at the average agent closing 1 deal a year, right?
Takes 15
Think of
minutes.
it as your part-time agent that's not really taking this seriously, but their friends and family know they're an agent and give them a deal. If all those agents leave, that's hundreds of thousands of transactions that are going back to people at the top. It's almost a better market to get into or get your license than when it's hot and the rinse rates are low and everyone's fighting for deals.
Oh, I found a little misspell.
And when it's hot and the rinse rates are low and everyone...
He said the interest rates. I said the interest.
The rinse rates are low and everyone's fighting for deals.
See, boys, video done. So that took me. My phone's actually really bugged. Look, it won't swipe up. That took me about 15 minutes. Like it, and sorry, 18 minutes, but minus 2 minutes of me, 3 minutes of me just talking. So yeah, took about 15 minutes, boys. Really not that hard. This is only a 20-second video in the first place. I already trimmed it down. But yeah, it doesn't take that long, boys. It really doesn't. So hopefully you found it a bit useful. So yeah, cool.